guys, today me and my friend Ava here are going to be reacting to crazy ex-boyfriend girlfriend stories on Reddit. So let's go. First story. Me and her will switch out paragraphs. Okay, so I used to date this girl in high school who would always tell me she was contemplating suicide. It just started. I thought it was serious at first, but after a while I realized she just wanted attention. She would cut herself by giving herself scratch marks on her arms and wear tank tops in the middle of winter and sit with her arms outstretched on the table so people would notice and make comments. Anyways, we broke up after a year, but she only got crazier. She started dating a friend of mine a couple of years later, and she would stalk the heck out of him. One of my favorite stories of his was when we got into a fight and didn't talk for about a week. Apparently, she went to his house one day and was let in by my friend's parents. She made up some crazy story about waiting for him to come home so they could talk. Anyways, she goes into his room and starts cutting up all his clothes with a pair of scissors she had brought with her and then left. Later on that week, when he was brushing his teeth, he said he bent over to spit out the toothpaste. When he stood up again, she was standing behind him in the mirror. Just imagine that. Like, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, what if you're there and you're brushing your teeth and you look up and there's your freaking crazy ex-boyfriend standing right behind you? What would you do in that situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would not do nothing.
Back to the story.
I'd break up with
Back
him.
to the story. He was like something out of a horror film. Then she ran out crying hysterically. After a few more of those crazy episodes of hers, my friend decided to cut her off completely. But it gets worse.
Fast forward a couple years later, my crazy ex is now dating another guy I know. They stay together for a while, but soon he realizes that she's nuts and decides to break up with her, only she won't accept it. She waits outside her house every day and calls him constantly, trying to talk to him. This goes on for a couple weeks until he tells her to leave him alone and talk to him anymore. She can't handle it, and the stalking continues. He gets on average 30 to 50 calls a day from her and literally hundreds of texts from the girl. She's always sitting outside his house waiting for a chance to talk to him, and drives him to the point where he actually got a restraining order against her. A week later, she broke into his home and he found her sitting on the couch waiting for him. He called the cops and they removed her from the property, and she ends up having to spend the weekend in jail. But wait, there's more. She starts telling people she's pregnant and even goes with one of her cousins to get a sonogram twice. Both times the doctor tells her that she is not pregnant and there's no baby. She tells everyone they have no idea what they're talking about, and due to the fact that she's a brittle bone disease, the baby actually got lodged up somewhere inside her rib cage, and that is why they couldn't see anything during this sonogram. Word of this gets out, and now her friends have given up trying to help her. The craziest part is that after a couple weeks, she actually starts forming a belly. She even sends pics of her stomach to friends and family members to show them she's really pregnant, but she's not. Apparently, there's a psychological disorder where women can convince themselves they are pregnant and start to show signs of being pregnant, but they actually aren't. Anyways, the last I heard, she's forcing her family to throw her a baby shower in April and is due sometime later that month.
Well, that's crazy. That's crazy. So that's crazy. Raise your hand if you're in utter shock.
Reminds me of that one
Ow.
episode of Dr. Phil.
Bro, it's giving. There's this new show called Maternal Instincts.
It's like that one episode of Dr. Phil where she's like, my baby is Jesus, and she's actually not pregnant.
We're going to the second story. Oh, and this person says that they have two stories. Okay. It's about a crazy girlfriend again. First one was a girl I'd been seeing for a few months. I was 21, she was 24, and had a boy about 2 years old. She was basically normal, had a good job, took care of the kid, okay. She was kind of a dim bulb, though. That's a weird expression, what the heck? Not very bright. I was bored in the relationship and really didn't want to become a stepdad to the kid, so I ended it. No problem. Run into her a month or so later at a bar, and we end up going back to her place of the night. They just went back to her place, guys. Next morning, she makes coffee and breakfast. I go to school. She goes to work. I get incredibly sick on the way to school. Throw up multiple times and make it to school, still puking. Find the nurse, medical office, and vaguely recall being loaded into an ambulance. Come to the hospital, and doc tells me I OD'd on an enormous amount of meth and had about 5 minutes left to live before they figured it out. Oh, by the way, there are some federal agents here to talk to you. Okay? Turns out, she planned this whole thing and decided if she couldn't have me, no one could. She went to jail, but got a reduced sentence for turning on the family member that was making and distributing the meth. This now it's the second one with the same person. Not as bad, dated casually for a few weeks, decided she wasn't the one for me, so I called it off. Get a call a week later or so saying I gave her a disease. Let's just say that. What the heck? Go to the doc, get tested. He got tested. His results came back clean. It then comes back to me, it was just revenge for breaking up with her. She's going to tell me she was pregnant and then make me pay for the abortion, but was talked out of it by her best friend. I would have rather paid the money. Okay.
Wowza.
That was insane. I hope this guy's doing well.
Me too. Shout out you.
Shout out guy. Shout out Reddit writer. Shout out, yeah, y'all. That's crazy. It's crazy. Good thing me and Amy don't have to worry about that because we don't have boyfriends.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Next one. Next story. I went out of town for my best friend's wedding, in which I was a bridesmaid. I didn't take my boyfriend at the time as per request of the bride. It was her day, and considering my boyfriend were all on the outs at the time, I was not.
Girl, what the fuck is you talking about? Girl, what the fuck is you?
He's an ad kid.
ADD.
I said ad. I meant ADD. He's an ADD kid and didn't get off his med and didn't get his med refilled before I left town for 4 days. This is his meltdown. Started off okay. We would text back and forth, but I wouldn't be able to reply as fast. Duh, I'm helping with a wedding. He overdosed on Valium. I don't know if I said that right, so don't cancel me. And
Cancel.
and told me he was wandering around outside. Then doesn't answer his phone for 6 hours, in which I'm panicking because I'm a 6-hour drive away from my home and I don't know if he's wandered off in his messed up state or not. I break down. My best friend's stepdad next conversates with me and lets me know some options I can do from far away. Eventually, I sent my apartment manager over to see if he had left the house or not. Apparently, he had fallen asleep because he took so many drugs. The actual day of the ceremony, he flips out again because I don't have to talk to him at all. Tensions are high for the wedding party as we are pushing to get the ceremony on its way. I leave my phone in my bag, and while I help the bride and groom, come back to no less than 10 voicemails, 30 texts, and half of it just an incorrect style of typing. This continues the whole weekend. I stop responding. come home to find my blinds torn, DVD player smashed, cooking oil spilled all over my kitchen floor that he made me clean up because apparently it was my fault. He knocked it over while I wasn't even in town. And an entire nail polish collection, over 50 colors, destroyed. And I'm still finding cracked bottles. It's amazing how I haven't died from all those fumes. Red colored Kool-Aid splashed everywhere, even inside kitchen drawers. I don't even know I don't even know how that happened. He didn't apologize for it. His only words were, you made me do it. If you hadn't ignored me, this would never happen. We are no longer together at this course, but this is just an episode of many. This man will be 30 next month. I pity his next girlfriend.
I don't.
Let's hope that I never get a man like that. That might be my worst nightmare. Why are you acting like that at the big age of 30?
Exactly.
It's crazy. Now we're just gonna read the little ones, not the big ones. So speed run. My ex found out my rebound had my ex found out my rebound had pierced nipples. Completely normal response. She pierces hers. Shows up at my apartment. Climbs up to my balcony and waits for me to come home. No shirt on. Not weird at all.
You know what? That was on that show that I watched. It's like the Amish show. And they were on a date, and the Amish had those too.
They have nipple piercings?
Yeah.
Amish?
The Amish, yeah.
Amish has.
It's like really weird to me.
Okay. Next story. This one's kind of short. Not really, but it's kind of short. I had a boyfriend in high school who was abusive verbally. So I broke up with him thinking we'd just go our separate ways. Boy, was I wrong.
Boy, was I wrong.
He went and cried. Literally cried. To the guidance counselor. She hauled us both out of class, and me and Bradley had to talk it out. I told her I didn't want to be with him because he yelled at me all the time and freaked out when I did something that he deemed wrong, which was pretty much everything. He was the one who punched a hole in the wall of our economics class, but she didn't care. We couldn't leave until this was resolved, which means us getting back together. I got out of the relationship when we went to different schools, and he ended up in rehab and would have people sneak me letters. Looking back, it was nuts, and I was done for not doing more to get rid of him earlier and permanently. Once again, we don't have to worry about that.
Exactly.
Honestly, we can't relate.
I can't relate.
I can't relate, like, at all. One time I had a guy call me fat, but that was all.
Like, I can't relate.
Yeah. It's okay. We know that teenage boys are jerks, so.
I do know that. And you don't seem to
Understand. Ashamed to see him known as man.
Was that harmonizing or what?
Bro, we just harmonized the HE double hockey sticks out of that.
Jungle Beats.
Holla at me. What is wrong with my friend? What is wrong with my friend?
I'm diagnosed.
So next story.
Yeah.
So we don't need all that.
Summer love. Okay.
Summer love happened so fast. Go. Go. I said go. I said go. That means go. All right. We're reading the next story. Sorry, we had to take an intermission. So I was sitting. Wait, do it at the same time.
Devious.
They calling my phone.
Not my phone, by the way.
They call him my phone.
That's my iPad, by the way.
Okay. So I was sitting on my front porch with the girl who lived down the block. They were in a relationship. Let's say that. Friends with benefits. They were friends with benefits after they had broken up with their psychotic, drug-addicted ex-girlfriend for cheating on me. I guess a guy. For cheating on him.
Yeah.
So this silver car rolls by that I recognize as her. The ex. Friend's vehicle. And while it's rolling by my house, the back door opens and rolls my screaming, and out rolls my screaming, crying psycho ex. The girl dog, just think of that. The girl dog hits the concrete at 10 miles per hour, then jumps out with a baseball bat and starts screaming that she's gonna kill the other chick. I put the other girl in my house and try to calm her down, only a threat of the police call got her to leave. Maybe she had a good reason.
She was trying to beat him with
She
a
was
bat.
she's trying to show him that she stands on business, and when you stand on business, you get to where you're going, and maybe she is just trying to say that.
Bro, I bet she's like, she had her bat and she's ready to go, and she's like, ready to go, and she's like,
And then he's like, I'm gonna call the police on you. And then she's like, okay.
I bet she's
Okay.
gonna hit him when she's gonna hit him. She's like,
Tone!
Tone!
Stop!
Tone!
She's gonna go tone, tone, tone.
Tang,
tang, tang,
tang,
just
tang,
got
tang,
tang, some horn.
You just got toon.
No, this is how I would imagine that reaction. Okay, I need the pillow. Wait, okay. So basically, he's going to hit her, right? She's going to hit him, and he's like, I will call the cops.
Wait, trying to hit me?
Okay.
Oh! I will.
Oh sheet. You said you'll call the cops? Let's go, girl. Roll out, Nakia.
Roll out.
Roll
Follow
out.
me if you want to live.
Follow me if you want to live.
And they just roll out in their little silver car.
In their Kia. I'm imagining them in like one of the little Kias, and they're like,
Skulls.
they're like, skull. But like seriously, like, I'm sorry, but if a girl comes like with a bat and she's about to like kill your other chick, she's like, and then the guy's like, I will call the police, and she's like, let's go, roll out, follow me.
Too serious for me.
Yeah, low-key, NGL, if a guy ever started swinging a bat at him, you know, guys, one time I heard that if you start fighting, if you like get in a fight, all you have to do is get naked, and then they'll get weirded out and stop fighting you. I've heard that before.
Never heard.
I heard that on TikTok.
Never heard that.
So, if you're ever getting threatened with a bat, just start stripping down butt, booty cheek naked, and you won't get hit with the bat, because they'll be like, what are you doing, broskito? And then you'll have to, yeah. Then the fight will
Then you'll have
stop.
to what? Put your clothes back on.
Then they'll be like, pretend it is butt booty naked. Start stripping, and I'm like, what are you doing, bro? I'm leaving. This is weird. And so then you can just like, after that, you can just like be like, you know.
Safe, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, it's actually like a
Good strat.
yeah, it's a strategy. And if that ever becomes you one day, take my advice. Yay, live a better life. But take my advice. And Ava, do you have any advice for getting in a fight? See, me and Ava here have never really gotten into a fight.
Yes,
Though,
we have.
one time,
Okay. That was my fight.
though one time, guys, I kid you not, this kid, like his crush made him a little bracelet in the 6th grade, and this guy had it This other guy had it. He was like, should I break it? And I was like, heck yes, you should break it. He broke it, and then the guy slapped me, and then I slapped his ass back. And we never got in trouble or caught, and I started crying because I was really offended by what he had just done to me. Because I'm like, how are you gonna hit
Should
a
have
girl?
pulled a diversion on him.
You know what I should have done? I should have kicked him right in the nuts. I should just kneed him, and I should have just been like,
Yeah. You should have kneed him and then broke his nose. Like,
hey,
did
don't
you do that?
don't talk about breaking noses over here, guys, because my nose has been broke.
Shoo.
My nose has been broke.
Shoo. That was good.
We harmonized so well, guys. Man, that was insane.
Harmony sisters right here. Oh, that was good.
Was it?
That was really good.
Actually?
Yeah, that was good.
Are you being for real?
Yes, that was
Alright,
good.
I'm gonna try to get, hold on. I'm convinced it wasn't.
That one before was better.
Really?
Yeah, that's better.
I feel like I have to redo it now.
Beep.
Alright, guys. Ava, pretend you're, say, Ava, mouth like butt, and I'm gonna bleep it. Ready? Oh, that was bad. Do it again. Okay, guys, that is the end of the video because my storage just got freaking full. But, yeah, so, bye!
Bye. Peace, love.
Peace, love, happiness.